Hey guys, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh reviewer coming at you with a Brotherhood of the Fire Fist 3.5 Axis deck profile for the 2015 April ban list. I'll get to the main deck for you now. We're in a standard of 3 bear. He's one of your main monsters because he's your searcher when you inflict damage to your opponent, and then he can pop monsters by getting rid of your fire formation spells or traps from your back row, which you normally have a few of. So he's basically just a staple. So he's just there for coverage. Now, the new card, which is Spirits of 3. I don't have a third at the moment because I can't find one. But it really helps the deck. Consistency is massive, and it just pushes the deck even further up the tier list because it just summons your shit from grave, and it's just really good. Next is 3 Leopard, because Leopard's just really good. It's just there for your main spirit target, which is why you run it basically. And then you got 2 Rooster, which is your Horse Prince target when you sync Leopard and Spirit, and this out to the field can be really helpful. There's a 15 stick, which is normally boosted by your fire formations. And then the 2 Wolf Bark, it's not needed at 3. I wouldn't say it's needed at 2, but it's nice to have 2 just for the coverage. And then 1 Tea King, it helps out a lot against big decks because it stops them from searching, and it's just there to stop people from going off. Next, going into spells, we obviously run 3 Tanky. That's explanatory. It searches for anything in your deck because everything's Beast Warrior. It's just there. Run 2 Tensu because you want to get those second summons off to do the other synchro plays and just OTK. 2 Gyoku, because this card can be good in situations because of targeting a card and it just can't be activated, and it just can really help you in a situation where you're not sure what to do because of the back row. And it's just a simple, really good card, and it gives your monsters a plus 100, so yeah. 3 MST, just for coverage. 1 Rekindling, this is really good. It targets Leopard, and I think it targets Spirit, yeah it does. But yeah. Then Book of Moon, these are the one-offs, basically Rekindling, Book of Moon. Soul Charge can be good in instances. I know a lot of people don't main deck this anymore, but it's quite nice. 1 Raigeki, it just helps a lot. Pushing for game and all that, etc, etc. 2 Tencent, this card is really good. Because it just gains 1,000 until the end of the turn, and it just helps out a lot when something attacks it and they run into this, it's gone basically. 1 Tenken, because it just stops your monsters from being destroyed, it gives them extra attack, and it's just there. Triple Mirror Force, because monsters dying in this deck is not a very fun thing to have. With your main monsters going to the graveyard, you need something to protect them, so Triple Mirror Force is really nice, especially with all the decks that can OTK at the moment. Play the 1 Black Horn, just because it's a nice one-off to have. 1 Warning, 1 Vanities, with the Vanities being limited, which isn't that much of a problem, but it's fine. 1 Compulse, 1 Ring of Destruction, it's just there. And then to round it off, we got Bottomless Grapple. It's a good rounded deck. I topped my locals with it today, and it's just a solid deck. Fast, consistent. It just works. Moving on to the extra deck, we run the Double Tiger King. This helps you if you're in a situation where you need your spell traps from deck, or when it dies you sack your 5 formations to summon the 2 from your deck. So it's just there because it's a staple. 2 cardinal just for getting rid of threats by shuffling them. It's just really useful and sending things back to the deck. Staple rank 4s, 101, Dweller, and then Lion Emperor just to add stuff back to your hand. And it can, if you're grinding and you're against something that's going really long and your monsters are gone, it's just really helpful to add stuff back to your hand. 1 Zen mains, 1 Leviathan, this for the rank 3s, 1 Alucard, not that you ever need to go into these because you've always got your horse princes, but it is quite nice to go into those. I would run Vulcan, but I don't currently have one, so I definitely recommend putting that in, because you can Vulcan then horse prince in 1 turn, and it's just it just combos a lot, and it's just really combo heavy. And if you've got a lot of protection from your opponent, and it's just really it's a good solid all round deck, protection and just able to do a lot. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. I'd like to thank everyone who watched the last Decklist, which is the Twilight Lightsworn. If you haven't already checked that out, please do. But other than that, it's been Yu-Gi-Oh! Reviewer. Thanks for watching.